frozen death. I don't know. That's a little too edgy for me even.
Well, Unko just ran into the edge there. OG, Unko, and Zachary dead already, and the home team just go barreling straight in, and I appreciate seeing this. Kind of what you want. Not really doing too much damage right now. He is pretty far off on that ult, so he needs to get a little bit more of an impact. But so long as his team are surviving, that's one of the big things about running Sharifa as well. As I say that, of course, we're going to get half of them chucked off the side. And the Valiant now, this is a hard reset. You're playing with your back to a cliff.
Team up for special attack.
Die.
Zachary at range though, headshot on KSF takes him out, and the Blizzard follow-up somewhat lacking. It's Note with the self-destruct kill on Fact Fiction. Two-man advantage now for the Fuel, they just need to survive. Zachary ditches the Blizzard before he goes down. He got his job done. That's gonna set it up for the rest of his team now, as Space gets removed before he can get a fresh mech, and the rest of the Valiant get cleaned up just like that. The Dallas Fuel, they win the fight. They're on their way to picking up the first point of this map.
Able to come back and able to charge up that Blizzard during the fight was Zach. He's out of the Brigida role, now back onto some more comfortable projectile damage dealers, and Unko just lobs in an orb against two.
It's such a tough break for Kariv as well. I mean, he's all the way back there. He's touching the point, but then that means his team have no healing. Nothing. He was the only guy there to contest and get that overtime wick burning, take a drink. And now, there's the bongos. This is it. Dallas Fuel, take the first point.
Surrender to my will. I'm on fire.
Ooh, buddy, yes they will. There is versatility there. Taimu in a bit of a tight spot, and he is going to get overwhelmed. 2 kills for the Valiant at the end of the first fight. A little bit of a delay attempt there with the Mei wall in the corner, but that's only going to just buy a little bit of time, as they are going to get wiped out here at the Dallas Fuel, and the Los Angeles Valiant will take first control.
That's such a big source of healing. Moira is the linchpin of the healing in this competition. That's going to be the flag for Dallas to go!
No, but Shax removes Taimu. Blossom on Blossom, and now Shax goes at it manually. Space with the double. Unko and Closer caught out in the open.
Nerf this. This will restore.
This time it's not going to get eaten. Caught in the corridors, the whole world of pain. KS7 is gone. Zachary looking for the follow-up as well. Gets that wall. Just blocks Custa off, but Custa will be able to hop over that, no problem at all. Get back into this fight. Still not in time to save Kariv. And Kariv going down is going to make things difficult here for the Valiant.
It was already difficult for the Valiants as they tried to come in. They ended up committing barrier to that, but it ends up being the only ultimate.
Hail Mary time for the Valiant to keep the Fuel from picking up the first point of this map. Denied on top of the wall here. Zachary going to save it, but that might cost him. KSF is going to get the kill on Taimu. Man advantage now for the Valiant.
An enormously clutch sound barrier keeps everybody alive. They can back it up with another support ultimate of their own, and now desperation time for the Dallas supports as they try to match.
Oh, this is so close. The wall as well to block them. Just really cutting up everything. The map editor hard at work. KSF with the sound barrier now coming in on the side of the Fuel. 4 of them get it as well. They're not out of the weeds yet here, the Valiant, but they force the Fuel off the point. Oh, that's big. Back's going down. No shield now to hide behind. Space trying to go ahead and get into the back line, but he's going to get removed, and now you get to focus on the juicier targets. Exactly. Total wipe the Valiant. Everybody getting sent back to spawn. Tidy, and well, as far as the Dallas Fuel are concerned, they're taking the fight to the Valiant. The Valiant caught on the back foot. Doesn't look like they're going to be able to pull it off here on the first point unless they can call it the magic now, but they are getting picked off one after another, and that is going to be it. The Dallas Fuel will be picking up the first map of this series.
Well, Shax does come back in, but his life is not long.
Seems like they're just gonna wrap. No problem. Hook in. Oh, tight target. Oh, no follow-up. Great defensive play here from Agilities. Slowing it down. You lose Closer as well. It's a lot of healing out the window. Between Unko, it's all on Unko now, but Unko, well, this is Taimu, and well, that's a flanking Widow.
I mean, that's what the sim setup lets you to do, right? You get everyone in here, then you kind of forget, oh, they had to have a sim do this. So what does Taimu come back on? He's on the Widow. Get some heads, opens up some space for us.
Man, and these kills. This is it. Dallas Fuel gonna pick up this first point with some clever play. I love to see it.
Taimu's not seen. He's on the upper flank.
Oh, but there is the pushback and Closer. He'll get rid of the lantern. the cursed field is gone, and Space just charged in there, but it's fine. Valiant are on the defense. Oh, that's pretty far from fine now. That's getting a bit out of hand. Whole hog used here by Note, hoping to capitalize. Fact Fiction pinned to the wall, pasted against it. Can they get any progress here on the second point?
I think
there is the res coming in.
You're investing just to get progress here. I think the notion that you're actually going to win this fight
Are you
clean enough is
kidding me?
probably over.
No way!
So close.
And they're still pushing on in here, Dallas Fuel. Still looking for it as far as, yeah, you still have Taimu on a flank. He's going to join back up with the rest of his team. He needs to start hitting some headshots here. OG going to overwhelm Agilities in the back line. Karib taken out. Do they have anybody here who can touch it? No! Oh, the play attempt there by KSF. He tried to teleport onto the point. That ended up costing him.
Team up for
Look how quick that shield melts.
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure put on the shields, and you get the Maywall as well that's trying to just be there to bolster. Oh, what a pick! This time it works marvelously well. Agility's not able to get into position to stop it, and Fact Fiction gets picked up and blasted.
Dallas gonna mop this one up entirely, and that's something to look for if you're a Dallas fan. How is Note's Roadhog go? Because that was even speculation that Taimu might come in and play Roadhog.
And Zachary dancing on the edge, right on the edge of the Dragon as well, right outside of harm's way. But there's the Blizzard onto the point. The ultimate management, I mean, that is one thing. The legacy of Ghosts is that these players have gotten so good at staggering ults and timing out ults that it's just one ult after another in a chain, and the Valiant are the ones who are going to win out by the looks of things.
Just not getting the connections that you really need from your Widow.
We will have the bongos down. OG yanked into the open, and he is just mowed down by Space. Dragons in as well. Brutal damage getting thrown in here by the Valiant. 2 ticks already, and is there anybody here who can contest? It's not going to happen. Just like that, the Valiant swarm it. Moving together as a unit, and the Los Angeles Valiant now on the back foot. Not out of the fight. They can still get in here and contest it. But no, now it's done. Karib and KSF are out of it, and just like that, the Dallas Fuel, they're gonna power through in less than a minute. Covers so much ground, and they are frozen. Karib can't do anything. Gonna go down. Rest of the team under pressure now, doing a decent job here. Fact Fiction with the barrier, trying to keep everybody up. KSF, one more shot will do it, and Taimu's gonna be the one to collect the kill. And just like that, the Dallas Fuel, unreal. They're going to get it done in overtime here by the looks of things. Who is here to contest? The Maywall is there trying to block it off. Doofus instantly obliterated. We had the sound barrier thrown in for good measure, and that is going to be... yeah, that's the reaction right there behind him. But they are going to get him. Now Space caught in the corner. T-Mac immediately. Fact Fiction, same thing. He gets that barrier up. That'll buy him a little bit more time. Coalescence is there as well from Karib. But Fact Fiction just taking bullets to the face, and Taimu will be the one to find it. Dallas Fuel, they're going to hold.
Zach doesn't even need to use his Blizzard there.
And somehow Taimu, he had the Death Blossom. He's going to get deleted immediately. Yep, not a chance. Rocket, arrow, combination, and it will be the Los Angeles Valiant picking up the first point, but that looks so promising for the Dallas Fuel.
This one is about as brawly as it gets. OG on the hamster.
Yeah, this is unreal. They're still dropping low on the side of the Valiant, but you're still getting these ultimates to come online. Now you're going to get the bongos here from Fact Fiction. Space, sick kills from him. Agilities is helping out. Taimu decides it's now or never. Throws in the blossom that he's been holding on to, and this is looking like the Valiant are going to tie things up.
Can't even stay on the point. OG gets knocked away.
Taimu can come up with a headshot now. That would be marvelous, but the Valiant are the ones who have to make the mistake. Looking for it. Gotta get the follow-up here. You gotta find that kill. You cannot let him escape. KSF goes down, but OG traded, and they don't get a body on the point.
I mean, they're really trying to push Taimu hard in the back line, but he's done a good job of getting away from this. Until now, I'm sorry, Timo.
Right, you gotta curse him like that, Hex. Why you gotta do that? Can they please kill the Lantern? Yes, the Lantern goes down, and now there's the golden opportunity here for the Valiant. And yes, it is full-on cleanup duty. Crouching in the corner, hoping to stay alive. Zachary gonna get deleted. Agility's point blank with the rocket, making the difference, and they will tie up the series. The Los Angeles Valiant.
Very awkward. There was a couple people trapped back here, though. There's been a rotation where you've seen a lot from teams to try to rotate onto the high ground even when you're on the defense. But now you've just got Zach hunting It's still closer than it should be, largely because Closer just went down.
You got agilities to swap through to the Genji as well. You don't worry, you weren't hearing things. The man is chucking shurikens. But we actually get back as well onto the hamster. So Space gets D-Max, but he took Unko with him. That's going to slow down the offense here. Nope, winning that duel, but it is still actually the Dallas Fuel getting stalled out somehow. It looked like everything was going the way of the Fuel there for a moment, but the Valiant doing a great job of not getting overwhelmed immediately. Looking for, well, he did switch over back to the Orisa, but now is he in position here to help? Yes, it looks like he will be. KSF beats a rocket, no fun there. Hey, and there it is, the arrow to the face. Deadeye turns into a zoning Deadeye.
Blade out.
And the Blade is here, but denied. OG with the kill. So Los Angeles Valiant down a man here on the defense. Dallas Fuel looking like they should be able to get the job done. There's a contest at the last moment, but now no barrier to hide behind.
You're doing something. Not enough, mind
so
you.
Not setting the bar really low.
That is really low.
It's like, Hex, just by existing, you're doing something. You know,
Well,
like,
yeah, I'm stealing oxygen from more
there you
worthwhile
go.
people.
There you go. Well, Zachary is the one who's making it, but it's actually balanced against agilities and KSF on the other side for the Valiant. I mean, Zachary's just running amok right now, and it looks like they will get 2 points on the side of the Dallas Fuel.
Suiting up. Time to leave my ATM.
And there's the Blizzard getting thrown in. So Zachary now, quick Blizzard on his side of things.
Really nice Transcendence, though, going to keep everybody alive. There's the kill that Taimu needs, gets KSF out of it.
That's interesting. How in blazes does he find KSF? Should be up close with the shotguns, not at range, but hey, gonna get the job done, and now they're trying to push through. KSF gonna change up to the McCree, and we're gonna get the Dragon thrown in by agilities. 2 go down for the side of the Dallas Fuel, and this is overtime. Hex, they are not allowed to make any of these errors, and the Fuel will not succeed in picking up 3 points on Hollywood. The Valiant will hold.
About as good as an offense as you can have without completing Hollywood, though. The Valiant do come striking back.
That immortality field, yet another way to make up for mistakes. I mean, fantastic work there from the back line of the Los Angeles Valiant to keep their greedy tank alive. Got hooked in, and this is not going to be the same for Note. Note is dead. He is gone. And well, now what are you going to do? If you're the Dallas Fuel, you're going to die. That's the answer, X. I was looking for that one. He sees it too. Oh, Angle. Angle right on through, going into the ground though. And what is OG just running back into it? You got nowhere to hide. The Blizzard, the Dragon, everything getting thrown in. The Valiant just wanted to end that fight and collect 2 points. Hex, they've got 5.5 minutes on the clock. But finally, the Valiant started to make some progress.
Blizzard is out. It's going to lock it down. They're throwing everything they've got in this. Supercharger also down.
Oh, this is it, the big push. Push to end all pushes. And there it is, point blank space. Held on to it, whole hog. He's got him in the corner. Note gonna get melted eventually. Yep, no denying it, and they will succeed. The Valiant with a successful push on their offense. 2 points, well, make it 3 essentially. They've got the map in the bag.
Popping over rocks, popping arrows.
Chucking arrows in there, and hey, turns out you get a headshot every now and again. So, KSF, feel good moment there. 2 quick kills. Unko, Taimu out of the fight. There's the tanks there. Everybody's just dying on the side of the Dallas Fuel now. Go back to spawn, Dallas. Ponder
And all they
the
used
meaning
was,
of Overwatch.
all they used was Amplification Matrix.
Man, Unko just sent back, and Unko.
He was all alone. The rest of his team was going the other way. He was hoping that it would be that they were looking at the other door. Wasn't the case.
Furrowed brow there for a moment. Space. He got focused through the window there. Too much damage to be dealt with. You can't be out in the open like that, or you will get melted. And that's exactly what we saw. Valiant now. They're going to be, well, they're still, it's going to be tough for them to back off. So it might just be a quick death on the payload. Go ahead, reset, and get back to spawn.
Are they doing this?
No way.
I mean, now they're gonna have, it should be a hero advantage or 2 because of this play
Oh,
on the card.
Dude, that was
Blizzard!
such a sick play. That was such, no, that was such a sick play attempt there from Custa. You see he threw the lantern over the rooftop trying to get it there onto the payload? Unbelievable, they actually managed to pull this off. And right now, Valiant just seems to be pugging. They're just throwing ults in all over the place. They're making individual plays. They're having a ball. Space takes Taimu, but we got the Blizzard. Where's the follow-up?
Yeah.
Where is the follow-up? There it is. All right, eventually gets found, and they will get wiped out.
Taimu's still looking for some sort of magic. Is going to go over to the McCree.
All about it. Click heads, Taimu, get on your comfort picks. That's not going to help things out. Dragon just thrown right into the mix, and that is brutal. No fresh mech for him. Zachary in the open, not going to have anywhere to hide, and it is a total wipe. The Los Angeles Valiant mauled the defense. Venom Mine got triggered, okay, funsies. And there's a headshot. Pulse combo works wonderfully. KSF in space, dead on the side of the Valiant. Dallas Fuel looking healthy on their side of the offense as well. They should be pushing through here, no problem at all. Agility is overwhelmed, and the Dallas Fuel showing some fight in the end, Hex.
They're just going to go for it. That Dragon a little bit misaligned right now, trying to get the pull. Nice alt hook. It's just KSF up here, but no one's done anything to really dislodge him.
Exactly. Now you've got KSF. This isn't the one. This is the one you wanted to kill. He can still kill ya. This guy, he's gonna ruin your day.
Meanwhile, on the ground, Space takes over too. That's
No way.
gonna be it
No
for
way! And Zachary getting picked again. KSF, 10 kill streak for him. You just can't get rid of this guy.
No. And he's just loving life right now. Just hanging out on the roof, just raining in damage. Here comes another Dragon, because why not? I have it.
Gets the kill on note.
Still 4 alive for the Valiants, and the way they're playing, I'd still be worried.
Oh yeah, totally. I mean, as long as KSF is alive, I feel like Ursa earlier, where it's just, okay, there's still a threat. He can still ruin your day, but then Taimu finally.
Taimu has made the switch over to the Hanzo exactly for this purpose, so that he can fight on the rooftop.
Nobody to challenge. Nobody to contest. A second point collected.
Space just changed.
Why did Space change? She goes to the Diva. No whole hog goes to the Diva instead. Do we get a contest? Back Fiction gonna sacrifice himself bodily to dart forward, has to contest. There's the May wall going down. He's blocked off from his healers. He needs a barrier down now, but it's not gonna happen. Back Fiction falls, and we may have it. We may have the Dallas Fuel doing it.
Blizzard comes out, but too little, too late.
They will be setting up Back Fiction with the barrier down. No possible answer, it seems. He is able to cross into the open, and now do we get the follow-up? There it is, KSF with the Dragon. Lantern is up though, and it is surviving, and so they will continue, but there it is. Space manages to eat the Blizzard from Zachary, and that could make all the difference in this play. Dallas Fuel getting sent back to spawn for the final time on Route 66. Their offense is over, and it will be the Los Angeles Valiant now, changing up.
Pass into the iris.
Get through this.
Dragon through, no targets, but the bongos are here. It's gonna make it difficult for the Dallas Fuel and KSF winning the duel versus Taimu. Did I curse him? I don't know. The headshot is there. And now, without the damage here, it's gonna be so hard for the Dallas Fuel, especially if KSF continues to be the star of this match. Uncode falls next. Space getting pushed back, but Space eventually gets melted. That's fine. There are still so many players alive here for the Valiant, and it's falling apart for the Dallas on the defense. The Valiant will collect the win, 3-1 over the Dallas Fuel. Let's go ahead and take a look at our player of the match. I'm very happy to see it because we have the preview monitor, so we get to see into the future. Space.
Yeah.
Space deserves it.
You can make a case for a lot of people on this team, and it's often the case when these winning performances, but I think everyone knows him as a world-class diva, and he's showing you his world-class Roadhog as well. The utilization of the ultimates was great. I think at some point on Route 66, he was hitting about 70% of his hooks, which is ridiculous. It's a lot easier, obviously, when you have halts and things like that. They help out, but Space performed really well when they needed it for him, offers you the versatility to make last-second swaps to Diva and lose literally nothing.
Yeah, so don't really pay attention to the hook accuracy because you're exactly right to point that out. Gets fluffed by the halt, helps you out. But really what it is just his ultimate abilities. This is what we tried to point out earlier. And as far as on Hollywood, the guy was just making plays left and right.